guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and today's video I have a 100% honest review on glitter slimes. This is from her fall restock. So she had a great deal going on. It was buy 3 slimes and get 2 free, so I jumped on that as fast as I could. So yeah, we have 5 slimes to review today. I'm really excited about it, but before we get into this, regarding my last video about me quitting slime, a lot of you commented saying please don't get rid of your other videos, and letting you know right now I will never get rid of those videos. They're going to stay on that channel, and I want to thank you guys so much for being so supportive and so loving. You guys are just amazing and I love you so much. But enough rambling, I want to show you guys this video, but before we get into it, make sure to comment down below your favorite slime from this video and show me that you like this video by hitting that like button. And you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Shark Tank. Make sure you click that start game button.
Today's shoutouts are from Villodoa's family and Slime Meow.
If you want to be shouted like this, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that subscribe button.
I was so shocked with the box that it came in. It came in a bright neon pink box, and as soon as you opened it, it was just filled with pink tissue, like whatever these are called, confetti pieces. Some of them were shiny, some of them weren't. It also included a spray activator pen, which I really appreciate because it's always easy to have on the go instead of having to grab your own or make activator for the slimes. Yeah, so it came with that, as well as care instructions and all that jazz. Each slime was actually bubble wrapped in pink, and I gotta say the aesthetic of glitter slimes is really cool because it's all pink. The bubble wrap is pink, the whatever these things are called, the tissue, I don't know what they're called, confetti pieces are pink, the box is pink. Everything arrived really perfectly, nothing was cracked. They came in amazing containers. Some of them were clear top containers and other lids were white. The top logos are slime proof, but the side logos are not slime proof, so just be aware of getting slime on the side of your containers. As mentioned at the start, this was from her fall restock, and I had to purchase because it was buy 3 slimes and get 2 free. The 5 slimes that I ordered are candy apple coating, Mickey cinnamon roll, frozen apple cider, and then the 2 I got for free were pumpkin cheesecake filling and PSL milk. Not to mention that I got to pick the 2 free slimes, which you never really get to, so I was super impressed with that. The total was around $75, including shipping. Overall came at a really fast timeline, so off the start here, really happy, and yeah. The first one we're going to go ahead and talk about is candy apple coating, and this one piqued my interest right away because of how clear this slime looks and just how red and juicy it is. Off the bat, it looks super clear, and at the bottom of it is actually an apple charm. On the website, it wasn't listed as, like, there wasn't a scent listed, so I wasn't sure if there was going to be or not. But anyway, this is a 7-ounce slime, and normally priced at $14. Honestly, I kind of expected it to be thicker than I imagined, so like as soon as I took it out of the container, it was pretty, like, not super thick. It was like a regular kind of clear slime. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like a clear coated slime or if it's the no, I'm pretty sure it's the candy apple coating part. But anyway, the little apple charm is so cute because it has a little heart bitten out of it, and that's just really cute. This slime actually did have a tinge of scent to it. It was more like if there was foam hand soap used in it, because it was more like a floral-y kind of light scent, and a lot of slimes, like clear slimes, will do that when you use like the foam hand soap to scent them that way. That way it keeps the clarity. I was kind of hoping, honestly, for a strong, like, candied apple scent, but since it wasn't listed on the website, I can't get mad whatsoever. Like I said, I expected this slime to be kind of like a putty texture, but honestly, like I said, it was just a normal clear slime, a little deactivated, so I did have to add some activator after stretching it a couple times just because it would start to stick to my hands and table. As soon as you started stretching it, the color changed almost instantly. It started turning more of a metallic pink red, and when you look at it in the light, once it's stretched like that, it looks so shimmery and beautiful. I would say this is honestly just an average clear slime. There's nothing too special about it, but there's nothing wrong with it on the same side, and overall I really enjoyed playing with this one and giving bubble pops. This next one is pumpkin cheesecake filling. This is a 7-ounce slime, and this is one of the ones that I got for free, but is regularly priced at $14. So this is listed as a inflatable butter texture. Its scent is pumpkin cheesecake. I was really excited to get an inflatable butter slime from Glitter Slimes because around a year ago, I bought from Glitter Slimes for my first time, and she had one of the most amazing butter slime textures I've ever had in my entire life. I have it to this day, and I play with it to this day. I was kind of expecting this one to be like that because I just enjoyed that one so much. It wasn't like that one. This one was still very good. Very, very good. It inflated really easily, but it just wasn't as dense as I remember her recipe being from a year ago, so it has changed. Anyway, this slime is really nice because it's really light. Like, you pick up the container and you're not expecting it to be this light, but it's so light, it's crazy. And once you start stretching it, it comes this big, puffy, fluffy texture. It deflates really fast. I'm not too sure why, and it's kind of a disadvantage for me because I know that there's like a lot of butter slimes that will do that and all that, but this one deflates insanely fast. Like, giving it a couple squishes deflates it. That's just my personal preference. It is easy to get back into the container afterwards, but I like my butter slimes being so puffy and fluffy for quite a while. But honestly, this is still a great recipe. It's not tacky at all and just gets really puffy when you inflate it for a while. And like I said, you can get it right back into the container. And not to mention, the smell of the slime was immaculate. It smelled exactly like pumpkin cheesecake. And who doesn't like pumpkin? I mean, there's probably a lot of you guys that don't, but I love pumpkin, so I'm definitely enjoying this slime. Okay, so now we have frozen apple cider. This is a 7-ounce slime that was priced at $14. Tried to get a whole bunch of different textures and not get one of the same texture so you could see a variety of textures from this shop. So that being said, I bought this ice slime. Like I said, it's called frozen apple cider. Its scent is listed as mulled cider. Honestly, it's actually a really great scent, but I'm going to start off with the scent because I found it really unique. It did smell like mulled cider. It was really good, but it was really strong. The more you played with it, it went down, but if you were to take it out the next day, it was strong again. I'm not sure why, but that's my personal opinion, but I really enjoyed the scent, so it didn't bug me at all. I'm just saying, if you do have a sensitive nose, to probably stay away from this one just because I found it was heavy on the scent, but like I said, I enjoyed it. I noticed that this ice slime texture was very tacky off the start. Just, I don't know, the more it got the heat from my hands, the more it decided to stick to my hands. I had to add activator, which isn't a problem. And I noticed right off the bat, this was more of like a wet ice texture, which honestly I do not prefer. I would prefer a dry ice texture, just in my personal preference. With wet ice textures, you get a lot of perks. You're supposed to get a lot of like sizzles and bubble pops. Usually they'll inflate. I found this one did a little bit, but it didn't give the sizzles I was hoping for, or like it gave more bubble pops than the sizzles. It kind of just like wouldn't stick to my table at all, even being sticky. It was quite strange. It would stick to my skin, but not the table. Other than that, it had a great scent, and once I got the activator in it, it wasn't sticky anymore. Gave those nice little bubble pops, and it was really nice to play with for on the table just because it was a great handheld slime kind of thing. Yeah, the texture was really nice to just feel on the table and give those crunches with. This is PSL Milk. This is 7 ounces, normally priced at $14, but with the promo, I got this one free. The scent is pumpkin spice, and the texture is thick and glossy. With my previous order from a year ago, I also got a thick and glossy from Glitter Slimes, and I will say it was like one of my favorites too, is banana bread. I still have it to this day. With this one, it is the same texture, which I was so happy about because I loved this texture, just like I was talking about the butter slime texture. This one was just perfect, just like last time. I find that Glitter Slime's thick and glossy textures are really good, like really good. I'd say better than like even Parakeet Slimes, and she does a lot of great thick and glossy textures. So I think Glitter Slimes is very underrated for that because these are amazing. I find that they are so thick, but they stretch at the same time and give those massive, massive bubble pops. They also inflate. They're overall a great around slime texture. Like, you can do a lot to this slime, honestly be very satisfied. It even gives the great pokes on the table, everything. It's super great. So this one had a lot of little kind of crumbles in it, representing, I'm guessing, the bottom of like a PSL Milk kind of thing. And it smelled really good. It reminded me of going to Starbucks and literally grabbing a PSL because it smelled exactly like it. It had a creaminess scent to it because of the milk part. I really enjoyed this one a lot. I found the bubble pops were just amazing. Nothing was tacky at all and it inflated so well. I really recommend trying a thick and glossy slime from Glitter Slimes because, like I said, I definitely think she's very underrated for thick and glossy slime textures, and I find that they just give so much good ASMR properties that I just get so satisfied with. Last but not least for today's video is Mickey Cinnamon Roll. I noticed this one didn't have a label on the side, but yeah, that's okay. So this is a 7-ounce slime priced at $14. So the texture is a white glue slushy and the scent is iced cinnamon rolls. This came with little chocolate sprinkles as well as little Mickey Mouse head charms, or not charms, like sprinkle mix inside of here. I actually kind of struggled getting this out of the container just because it was so packed. I will say off the bat here, this is the most packed slushy bead slime I have ever had. I really don't even think you could fit any more slushy beads in here. Like it's at its max. With that being said, there's a lot of perks, there's advantages and disadvantages with that. It gives incredible sounds and all that, like you could just squish it really easily and just hear those crunches. Not to mention how good it feels on your hands, because slushy beads have that circular bead, so they're not hard on your hands at all. It kind of feels like a little massage therapy for your hands. On the disadvantage, it's when you stretch it and squish it, you don't get any like bubble pops or crunches or sizzles or anything like that, just because there's not enough slime in it to be able to trap those air bubbles enough. Also, it is quite a heavy slime because it is full of these slushy beads. It's such a great texture because it's so unique. I have not tried a slushy bead like this from any other shop. I think what would be a huge perk if she changed this from a white glue recipe to a clear glue recipe, because no matter the amount of slime, it would change the amount of air bubbles that went into the slime. It seems like clear slimes have more, so it would have gave a little more stretches and, crunches. With this being packed to the max, there was no bead fallout. Yeah, it was just like you could stretch it really hard and there's no bead fallout. Do recommend if you get this kind of texture is just to play with it on the table, because I found that was the best way to play with a slime like this, just because stretching it didn't do anything. Playing with it on your hands, like I said, it's like a massage therapy and it was very soothing. I found that there should have been, in my opinion, a little more scent to this, just because of those pellets, the slushy beads, they kind of take over the scent because they are plastic. I didn't really smell anything other than plastic. Like I said, that's my personal preference. And yeah, other than that, it was really cool to try out a slime like this. Mako's picks. Number 5, Mickey cinnamon roll. Number 4, candy apple coating. Number 3, frozen apple cider. Number 2, pumpkin cheesecake filling. Number 1, PSL milk. Overall, I was happy with my glitter slime purchase. I feel like I really enjoyed 3 out of the 5 slimes, which means the other 2 I got for free anyway. So honestly, I thought that was a great deal and I could not pass up a deal like that. I find that these are really aesthetically pleasing and her packaging is to die for. I will have glitter slimes linked down below, so make sure to check her out. But before you do, make sure to join the Mako Frenzy by hitting that subscribe button and comment down below your favorite slime from this video. Also show me that you liked this video by hitting that like button. I'll see you guys next time.